Well, here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. Let's see if everything's working okay. Boom. Boom, there it is. Is the audio okay? There it is. Can you hear me? Is the audio okay? Make sure chat's set to live so that I can see chat. Make sure my mount's actually okay so nothing falls. Yeah, I hear audio of myself, so I'd say it's fine. Let me look at the radar. I haven't looked at it in a while. Yeah, I'd say there's some rain and snow off to the west of us, as I predicted. There you go, you can kind of see it there a little bit. Just to the west of us. We're in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably not. Knowing me, I'm not. Knowing me, I'm not pronouncing it right, but oh well. I was gonna send something somewhere. This is what happens when you're trying to multitask. I'm kind of letting stream run so that way people can filter in, because I know for sure 2 people might watch. 2 people. I'll take 2 people over no people. Heck, they're probably already here. The stream count says that it's 0 people watching and 0 likes, but I don't believe that. I don't buy it. We all know there's at least 1 person watching. I have a good idea as to who it is too. And it's not who I'm thinking it is either. I'm pretty sure it's my other chaser. Well, I guess that could mean both of the people that I'm thinking about. Shoot. That's ironic. Alright, let me make sure this looks okay while it's flipped around. That's not bad. That's not bad. Loud truck. Very loud truck. Alright, I need to find a different gas station because this gas station doesn't have open bathrooms right now, which is kind of ridiculous in my opinion. So I need another gas station that is actually ironically open. It's not like a dire need that I need it, but it would be much preferred, you know? And I would prefer it to be another Casey's, but the odds of us finding another Casey's right now are actually pretty dang high because I just found one. That is pretty dang ironic. I think I'm going to take this route to get where I want to go. My other phone is just about dead, so that proves my point that I need a lovely generator. But that won't be here for another, shoot, I don't know. 3 months? At least 3 months. So, we'll see. I do want to do one thing. I want to share my stream on two things. Nice to know the audio is working. And I think there's 2 people watching. I don't know. I don't know. Nobody tells me nothing. Nobody talks in chat either, so, you know. Alright, now I want to post it on Discord. So that Discord has it. I'm not going to ping people, though. I'd rather not bug people at night. It's 12 in the morning. I mean, come on. The odds of anybody actually watching my stream and chatting in my stream, oh my gosh, that's going to be rare. If somebody manages to do that, I'm going to give them a special role on Discord. Without a doubt, I'm going to give them a role on Discord. That or something else, I don't know. I don't know. What I do know is I need to find a spot for my phone so that way I can start moving. Alright. We've managed that. Now let's see if we can manage the rest of the day. Oh, that was a rough drive, not gonna lie, getting down to here. This is definitely interesting. I'm not used to being in a state that I can't say that I've never been to South Dakota, because I have, but it's been a long time. I think last time I was in South Dakota, actually I've been to South Dakota at least 2 or 3 times. I flew through South Dakota once, and then I had 2 vacations in South Dakota. Or at least through South Dakota, I guess, is one way to put it. But yeah, it's definitely been interesting so far since I've been up here. Especially at night, oh my gosh. I mean, it reminds me of like downtown Omaha, but also not downtown Omaha. Because there's more water and some things are done differently, but it's pretty cool. I like it here. It's definitely different, but it's cool. I believe all of the equipment is up and running except for my laptop. I didn't start up my laptop yet. I don't think I'll need my laptop. My laptop's gonna die anyway eventually. Yep, sheriff. That's where the sheriff station is. I can only guess. Considering there's a bunch of... Yeah, county administration right there. There you go. Which I can only assume has the sheriff department at as well. I don't know where you're going, bud, but I'm just gonna go since you're not going. Oh, we gotta go straight. Trying to focus to make sure I make my way through town. All I'm trying to do is get to another gas station. And then I'm going to the country roads. Where I'll know I probably won't get lost. But yeah, right now we're tracking weather out west of us. We have a nice little, I don't want to say rain cell or snow cell. It's kind of a mixture of it. That's out west. It's supposed to be growing in strength and size over time. Good to know. But it's supposed to be growing in strength and size over time and getting bigger heading south. So that'll be interesting. I need to turn that off for a little bit. But yeah. We'll see where we end up with all this. I mean, the main goal is to end up back home, obviously. It's only about a 3-ish hour drive. 3 hours, 3.5. So that'll be a nice drive back south. That's an interesting sign I just saw. That's what's triggering my radar right there. That's a speed trap. Right there. I had a feeling there was one up here. Does not surprise me one bit. Looks like we're turning left up here. I want to clean off my windows as well, because my windows started getting frost and ice on them earlier as I was coming into town. Person in the car next to me, right? Reminds me of someone, actually. I know it's not who I think it is, but it reminds me of someone. If they're watching a stream, they know who they are. Yeah, nice little church there. That's pretty cool. Food market, so I can only assume that's a grocery store. I like looking around at towns that I've never been in. Gives me an idea of what they're like versus the town that I live in. It's pretty neat seeing other towns and how they work. If I had more time, I would actually visit more stuff out here. For example, I visited the falls. That's one of the key things in this town, actually. And it was pretty cool. I mean, it was pretty frozen, so you didn't really see any of the water falling other than in a couple of spots. But it was still pretty cool for what I got to see. I think I can turn in this way, so we'll find out. It does not look like it, but... yeah, you know what? Fuck it. It's a semi one, but I'm still gonna go in it. And I'll park underneath the lights because I still need to clean my windshield. Why do I always go to a Casey's gas station? Because they're trustworthy. God, it looks like a ghost town in there. I don't even need gas this time, so I'll shut off the car. I'm gonna leave you guys in here for a little bit. Have fun. I would keep my phone charging, but I don't have a power source right now. Isn't that helpful? Alright, I'll be back in a bit though, guys. Got some snow on the ground here. What did you guys do? Add snow? It's not even snowing and there's snow on the ground. Alright. Warming up the car. That way my windshield does not freeze. Is it not? Alright. Windshield looks good enough to me for now. I don't know who's watching, but hello. Somebody's watching. Always love it when at least I can see one person watching. Even if they're not chatting, makes my day. Radar, there we go. It looks like it's still brewing a little bit more to the west. A little more west than I was expecting as well. That's okay. We're gonna make do with that. I'm gonna look at the model real quick to see which way we're heading. I'm hoping it's heading the same way that I would like to go back down. That'd be nice. But that's probably not going to be the case. Yeah, man. Load a little bit more. There we go, bud. I mean, so far my prediction's been like spot on. Like 12 a.m. I'll get here. Perfect. We're here. 1 a.m. It's supposed to start lightly snowing or something, rain. And then after that it's supposed to pick up a little bit. Right now, what we're trying to figure out is where it's going to be the heaviest, at what time it's going to be the heaviest, and how far south it's going to be. Because at some point, by 7 in the morning or 8 in the morning, in literally just about 6 to 7 hours from now, we need to be back down south, all the way back in Omaha. I mean, we don't need to be, but I would like to be, you know? Just about at 1 a.m. right now. We should be getting a little bit of precipitation right now, but it looks like it's pushing more west, correction, than I was expecting, which is okay. I'm hoping it shifts more east than what the radar itself is showing, because if it's more west than anything, that's going to be trouble for me, because my range is indeed limited to about 120 to 150 miles away from my home base. So let's not film that person while we're at it. Give them their privacy, you know? But yeah, this is what the radar is looking like at 2 a.m. And the snow is still going to be to the northwest of us, I believe that is. Yeah, northwest. Just by a little bit. That's what the model is saying. I'm not trusting the model anymore, considering the radar. When I switch to that, as you can see, that's completely west. So, I guess the model's not up to date anymore or accurate. So I gotta find something else that's just a little bit more accurate, you know? Just a wee bit. I love how the HRR is showing that it's supposed to just be straight up snow. Nothing else, just snow. This shows it completely different though. It shows it about west of here, which is correct. And then it shows it sliding to the east of Sioux Falls, heading down to western Iowa. It doesn't even show it hitting Omaha. So it looks like we might be storm chasing in Iowa a bit. That'll be interesting. Won't be my first time. I barely heard that. I heard it, but barely. That is so quiet. I gotta turn up the volume on that somehow. But hello, Aiden. I'm assuming you're watching. Hopefully that works. I don't know. I gotta replay these last two. Okay, yeah. That wasn't much. Looks to me like it's heading more, I want to say west right now, and then it's going to shift over top of Sioux City or Sioux Falls and then go more like western Iowa. What do you think? See what my other guy says?
But I'm still looking at the storm right now, and I'm not too sure about it.
Right.
I just need to look at it better.
Yeah, it's a tricky one. When it shifts like what it's doing right now, it's hard to predict where it's gonna be. That's where we're at right now.
That honestly sounds like a good idea. But I'm still looking at the storm
it to make sure I got it correct.
I'm not too sure about it. I just need to look at it better. Right, I was like relying most on. I was relying on the model best, but apparently it's not.
Was it the NAM Nest model or the HR model that you were looking at? Because I was looking at the NAM Nest for the longest time until now. Because now I'm looking at the HRR model, and it's showing it shifting east of Nebraska instead of going through Nebraska, which is disappointing. I mean, it's not a bad thing. It's just going to take me off my path completely. Which, that's what storm chasing's about. You're going to end up in the middle of nowhere by the end of it.
I was looking at the HR model.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the HRR right now, and it looks like I might end up in what appears to be Des Moines, Iowa, if it goes the way that I'm thinking it's going. And I don't want to go there. Don't get me wrong, but...
Right.
Yeah, because by 6 a.m., that's west of Des Moines, Iowa. And by 6 a.m., I'd like to be north Omaha. So that takes me clear out of my way. I don't know. I'm gonna switch back the radar to see where it even is right now. Alright, it looks like we're gonna jump on the 90 here, and we're just gonna head straight west. I think that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna go to Mitchell.
It looks like the southern part of that setup is heading more southerly towards Omaha, so you might have a best shot at getting back. Chasing it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not wrong, but it's a low-end area, though. That's the only downside of it. Yeah, the only downside of that smaller cell that's down south of the main bit of it is that's a smaller one. I don't think that one's going to have enough strength to really produce anything good that I'm looking for.
That's fair.
Yeah, if you see the Interstate 90, it looks like the main cell is on the Interstate 90 just west of me right now. So I think I might start heading west on the 90 and catch up to that bit and just follow that. Because that's where the heaviest rain is coming down right now. And then there's snow just to the north of that. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to GPS over to there. Exciting times. That is quite a ways too out of my... That's about an hour. Oh my gosh. Alright, you know what? We're not even going to GPS to that then. I am, however, going to at least get me on a main road the heck out of here.
I will seem to be the biggest target for that report of this time.
Alright, turn this down. It's getting pretty warm in here now. It's nice and toasty. Nice and toasty, how we like it. Alright. I'm not even going to follow the 90 because looking at it, it's about an hour drive out of my way. So we're just going to start heading west. Let me catch up on what he just said.
Sioux Center, Cherokee, Iowa seem to be the biggest target for that northern part of the South.
Yeah. Oh, make sure I'm all buckled up and ready to go. I'm gonna open up the drinks so I have it ready to go as well. Got some snacks, got a drink. Got stream going. First. Actually, that's like the third time too. No, I didn't. What? Oh, now chat's showing up.
Man, that cell formation is very slow.
Thankfully, I was notified about that.
I haven't seen anything so slow like that.
Hi, Rosa. Hi, Aiden. Now I see chat. What the heck? Yep. Yep. Okay. I completely missed what he just said.
Sioux Center, Cherokee, Iowa seem to
Yeah, we heard that one.
Man, that cell formation is very slow.
It's been slow.
I haven't seen anything so slow like that.
Right, it's been super slow development, and on top of it, it's a little bit weaker than I was expecting, because I was expecting it to be a little bit stronger by 1 a.m. here now. But, oh well. Oh well. It's still doing what I want it to do, but it's not doing it at the strength that I was expecting it to do it. Alright, I have a place GPS'd. We're gonna start heading that way. Let me flip you guys back around. Alright, let's get lost in South Dakota. I don't think I'll need my radar on right now because we're in town, so I'm not going to worry about that.
I was going to say head west toward Hartford, South Dakota, but
I can't push my button right now, but I know you're also on stream, but I'm heading west towards Mitchell. I think I'm going to either be on the 90 or back road, but either way will work for me. I just need to get out west. That's the main goal right now, to get west. I think I want to be in this lane. Alright. Let's get lost. I already am, to be honest.
Alright, I'll keep track of your location and the radar.
Awesome. I'm already seeing a few flaws with my setup that I have right now. The main one is GPS and radar at the same time is an issue. And Zello for our radio communication. I can't have all three of those running at the same time right now. Because one phone is running the stream completely. If I had a laptop mount, I would run that or more power for my laptop. So that's another issue. Basically, not having the laptop right now is a huge issue in itself, from what I'm saying. It's warmed up though. It was 4 degrees just a few minutes ago, but it is now up to 7 degrees, so that's awesome.
Are you going to head west towards 42?
Believe I'm going to be turning west on 10th Street up here in just a moment. I'm basically heading to a back road to get out of town a little bit, to get a little more west where I can. I might head up to the 90 and head west on the 90 though, depending on what it looks like here in a few minutes. This is 10th coming up right now. Alright. This is my west.
Oh yeah, that's Road 42. I don't know the actual name of it, but something 42.
That would be the 42 off to my left there, though, I think. Oh my gosh, what a view of the city. Wow, this is beautiful right here on the bridge.
Oh yeah, I just zoomed in. I see that.
Beautiful, beautiful. And they had a dog park? Oh my gosh. What kind of traffic jam chaos am I looking at up here? That does not look pretty. It don't look pretty up there. Uh-oh. Oh boy. We're gonna be stuck in it too.
Oh wow, I see that.
Coming up on it now. Oh, there's an event going on. That's why. There's an event going on there. You're welcome, bud. Turning left all the way in the far right lane. That one makes sense, doesn't it?
Looks like you're just passing 229. Yeah.
Yep. Something like that. That was a minute ago, too. It looks like I'm actually about to get on the 29, if I'm not mistaken here, actually. 289, actually. Oh, 29B, that's what it is. That's what we'll be on. Okay. Okay. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Just taking a casual cruise, it feels like. Only difference is there are actual people out this time. It's 1 in the morning and there is a lot, I don't want to say a lot of people out, but a decent amount of people, and I'm assuming this is normal. Apartment building right there, I think. Oh, look, another Casey's. Oh, that's ironic. And U-Haul. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Alright, we're on the road that I wanted to be on. Now we're just heading straight west. Funny thing is, I think we're west 12th right now, if I'm correct. I'm actually pretty sure I am correct, though.
Sounds good. I'd say go about 8 miles west.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep heading this direction and catch up to the weather at this point. Depending on what this person wants to do in front of me, since we're slowing down for some reason. It does happen to be 30 miles per the hour. Nope, we're turning, that's why. That's why. All good, bud. Taco John's. I have not been to a Taco John's in forever. Then again, most of them that are near me where I live are gone. Scooters. I love how we're storm chasing and I'm just casually looking around at everything that's here in town. Beautiful town. Something coffee. I can't read cursive writing. McDonald's. That's the second one I've seen. Dollar General. Oh my gosh. Last time I seen one of them, I'm pretty sure it was somewhere in Nebraska, but still. The last time that I remember really seeing one was out in Indiana. Holy, that was a nightmare. We're almost to the outskirts of town, though. This is the same road that I came in on, actually. Because I remember these guys right here, the little rented lifts. Dollar Tree there too. Yep, I remember that. This is the same road that I came in on then. That's kind of ironic. Yeah, because there's the Chevrolet and the other car dealerships. There's Nissan. Yep. This is the same road that I came in on for sure. Yep, because the 29's right up here. This is it right here. Alright. Since we're pretty much just straight on this, I'm going to stop my GPS. And we're not even going to GPS anymore. We're just going to weather. Storm chaser mode may drain battery. Oh boy. It's not like we're already draining battery already.
The crazy thing is that setup is still like 20 miles away.
Yeah. That's the downside of all of it right now. I'm thinking the 90 might have been the better option, but it's all heading south as well. So I feel like if I continue west on this and maybe head south a little bit, that will catch up to it. But we're just going to literally stay west. I'm trying to go to the 81 at this point. '81 cross of the 90.